On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is... Here's D. Gordon now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Mariners, center fielder
First pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game. There's Robbie Cano now. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's got 8 hits in 28 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Jose Abreu. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. And that'll bring up the founder, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. His career numbers with Ariel Miranda. He's 4 for 13. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, Abisayu Garcia.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Hit hard toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Carlos Correa now. His career numbers with Ariel Miranda. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Count now a ball and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. Reddick is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So stepping in, Josh Reddick. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down. Dan Vogelbach is next. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. A ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that one just missed outside. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He carries a .308 batting average. He also has 1 home run. Seager, right field and carrying well. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
3-2 now. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he... Now at the plate, George Springer. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Center fielder, George Springer.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. So striding in, Evan Gattis. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Springer gets his lead at first, nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. His career numbers with Ariel Miranda. He's 4 for 13. He's taken him deep once. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano gets to it. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Settling in now, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there, 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bottom of the second here with no score. He's able to get a glove on that one. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. At the plate, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Ben Zobrist.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Standing in, Marcus Semien. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. Stepping up now, D. Gordon.
Center fielder, number 9, D. Gordon.
First delivery to him on the way. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Robinson grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Springer. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So here is Avisail Garcia.
Leading off for the Astros.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Avisail Garcia.
Right over the middle, knee high. Changeup in for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gordon is after it, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a strike. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jose Altuve becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Carlos Correa will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And it's 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Ripped down the first base line. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So digging in now, George Springer. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Next for Seattle, Jose Abreu. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Here's the first pitch to him. Altuve at second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here now it's Mike Zunino. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at bat. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. 1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Correa. And there are 2 away now. Dan Vogelbach is next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Missed with a breaking ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And a fastball just a bit up. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Ready now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the first baseline. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Vogelbach at second with 2 down. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Evan Gattis now standing in.
Leading off the fourth for the Astros.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Hit high and deep out to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. Next up for the Astros, Jake Marisnick. And their runners at the corners now. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Jake Marisnick is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So here is Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Standing in, Marcus Semien. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right there.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's D. Gordon now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a high strike there, 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
A little bouncer. This one also hit deep to left field. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. In now, George Springer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Called strike over the outside corner. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Reddick. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Evan Gattis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Correa breaking for second. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5-3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This one's down to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hard hit to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. One there. On to first to complete the double play. Striding in for Houston, Jake Marisnick. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Here's a strike.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. New pitcher coming on now as we get a look at the sidearmer, Joe Smith. Kyle Seager will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One and one the count now. 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Ben Zobrist waits on deck. Driven nicely into the gap. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. So coming to the plate, Ben Zobrist. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Zobrist has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The set and the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Popped high in the air. Correa is under it. One away. Riding in once again, Marcus Semien. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. Back up the middle. Correa over to his left. In time to first, and there are two away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. D. Gordon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Popped up. Correa calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alex Bregman singled home a run in his last time up. Andrew Moore gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 48.
Now here's the pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. Moore benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters. And when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Well, he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this one is gone, a home run. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He went deep last time up. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. That's by him for strike 1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Correa.
Here comes the first pitch. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Here's George Springer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll step off and try and reset. James Pazos comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Evan Gattis now standing in. He was a double play victim last time around. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis. 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready for another shot now. Marwin Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gordon has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Romo.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gonzalez over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here now is Mike Zunino. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And that misses for ball 1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws.
Oh, and now meanwhile this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Altuve at second. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Dan Vogelbach is next. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The pitch. Grounded to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Jake Marisnick. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now here it comes. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And that one just missed outside. On the ground to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Ready to take his hacks again, Avisail Garcia, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. 0-1 the count, and it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. The bounce it to the left side. Seager fields it cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Hector Rondon comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Now to the plate, Kyle Seager. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's nothing in one count. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Missed with a slider. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here comes the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper deck. Will Harris comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Ready for another chance. Marcus Semien. Career numbers against Will Harris. Batting .500, 5 for 10. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. A curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Harris, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Ready once again, Robinson Cano. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. 1-0 count. Here it is. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing, and Cano rolls this one to second. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. Career numbers against Will Harris. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
He's got it, and the Astros make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 9 runs on 17 hits. No errors. Left 8 men on base. For the Mariners, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Our team attendance at Minute Maid Park this afternoon, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.